That one's going in. One's going in. My biggest goal for the off season, or the training part, the winter part of this whole experience, is improving from 80 to 200 feet. It is the part of my game that I suck at the most, probably. Maybe not. I'm not really sure. That has been my big focus, along with putting and just working on form things to get more distance. How do you get better from the short game? So I'm going to take you through what I've been doing in the field, and then we're going to throw a couple holes to see how much I've been getting better, pretty much. I set up in a field with like 10-ish discs, 10 to 15, and I throw one out there, just a smooth one, good form, good everything, see how far it goes, see where it lands, and then I say, okay, I got to put all of these next 9 to whatever discs right next to that one. And so I just mimic that throw. After I throw all my discs, I go to the middle disc and pick them all up and then throw back to my bag the same way that I just did. And I'm just working and drilling that. It doesn't have to go far. It doesn't have to go, whatever. It doesn't even have to be exact distances, because a big part of it is like, I don't know if it matters if I go 95 feet or 115 feet, like on a rangefinder, but I know that the feel is that's what needs to be there. That's what I'm working on with that. It seems to be productive. I feel very confident, or a lot more confident than I used to, with that type of field work. So now what I want to do is throw a couple holes with a couple of discs that I want to try out for approach shots, see what I've learned after doing those types of drills, and seeing what happens. It is really windy, so I really wanted to throw this new glitch that I got, because it's the internet's favorite disc, but it's decently, we'll throw it maybe on like tailwinds or something like that. But I'm going to be throwing the Luna, which I love this disc, super good. A brand new, I believe this is a Proxy. I don't know what plastic it is, but Proxy, love the Proxy. And then a nice Beat and Envy that honestly is my number one approach disc. This is probably what I'll use, but comment down below what your favorite approach disc is, or like upshot putter or anything like that. The main thing I'm trying to focus on with these types of shots, I'm going turnover all three, is the follow through. Is really following through with your disc or with your body. Yep, see, I really like that follow through, and I let the disc do all the work. Maybe again. I didn't put that one on Anheuser. You got to put it on Anheuser. That was not my favorite shot. All right, Luna. Follow through, get in the bucket. Yeah, 2 of those are parked, 2 out of 3. 1 was a little shank. I love that. This isn't a terrible shot because I'm in the circle, which is like kind of the goal for up there, but from 200 feet, I need to be under the basket like the other 2. Because then I might do that back to back. The reason this has been on my mind, the short game, is I was listening to something about golf, and it was like one of the golf people. I don't know much about golf, probably should, but they said if you could start someone at golf, what would you have them do very first? And they said I would put them at like the fringe or the edge of the green, I believe that's what it's called. And I would just like make them hit it next to the pin 100 billion times. And then you move them back, and then you move them back. Then you move them back. I wouldn't even give them a driver. Well, I'm trying to apply that to this. If I can put myself under the basket from 200 feet from anywhere, that's pro level stuff, pretty much, right? It did not get through the tree. I need to keep it lower maybe. Dang it, that sucked. Okay, that's not under. It's really long actually, but it's a fine shot. I threw that so soft. And that was probably the best one out of the 3, but I threw it so soft. I'm gonna try the glitcher. Just glitch it up for fun. Yeah, that's a headwind for you. I barely threw it. Oh man. I probably need to work on form for 150 feet too. which I am definitely looking at, but it just feels awkward. It's like I've never thrown a Frisbee before, but you know, that's my entire personality. So Envy was a shank job. Luna's right here. See, this was a fine shot. It's gonna get you a birdie most of the time, but right here, it's going to get you a birdie every time. 5 feet difference. I just want you guys to use your imagination on this shot. Let's say this is a par 4, an absolute crusher, 650, maybe let's say 600. I crush something, let's say downhill, okay. I throw a glitch downhill, 475 feet downhill. I can more than likely hit that shot. It with, you know, whatever, it feels good. It's a tough hole. I can throw that shot. I throw that shot, execute perfectly. I land right there, basket is there. 120 out. You think I want to putt on this hole? Absolutely not. I did all the work on the tee. So then you step up. Oh, and I hit basket for eagle. But that was a terrible upshot. I contended with the trees. I need to put it on. You throw it right at it. Okay, I hit basket, which was a fluke. And then I throw it to 20 feet. I need this to go under. Or in. You know, I'm 20 feet again. In my game right now, I could probably just throw a chip forehand, which is what I meant by I lean on my zone. Yeah, you throw a chip forehand up there for pretty easy, but I don't want to lean on my zone every time. I think I'm trying to drill the importance of this for me anyway, and like this is a good way for anybody to get better. It's that whole golf thing. Like if you gave someone a Frisbee, or just like go throw this at the basket, they're like, oh, I can't throw it that far. Okay, I saw a guy warming up, not his putts at the practice basket. He was warming up his 40-footers under the basket, and I thought that was so smart. I was like, that's what everybody needs to do. Like, bro, I can't make this 40, 50 footer. What's the next best thing? Under the basket. I'll try one more. Just kidding, I left my glitch somewhere. Gotta go find it. I am also a YouTube disc golf junkie. So any type of video that has helped you with upshots, anything like that, send them. Or even just put it in, I'll just search it. The one I found that helped me the most recently was like a 10-year-old Paul Ulibarri clinic where he really talked about follow through. And that really seemed to help, honestly. So like I had a couple runs right there, so that makes me feel pretty good. This is the final hole I'm gonna be playing because it's cold, it's windy. But super fun. I mean, it's super fun to just come out to a pretty short course and just throw and toss some discs around, because that's all I'm trying to do, right? All right, Luna first. I'm gonna try to hit the middle gap. Just go straight at it. It's pretty far into a headwind, so we'll see. Oh yeah, that's what's up. I have a buddy that plays rivers here and he would call that OB. Actually, it's Ron, so a buddy. So Ron, that's not OB. But the last thing I wanted to bring up was my goal in one of the very first video of the Pop Top Improves was like 950, and I don't know if that's like a goal. I just didn't say what I wanted to say there. I don't know if ratings are like a really good way to judge how good you got, but I didn't know much more of a goal. Should I like I want to get better than 950, obviously, because to like be 950 you have to average 950 golf, which means I'd have to play like 1,000 plus rated some rounds and then other, you know, so I don't really know a good goal. I'm still working on that, I think, but I do know that it's all about getting better, and I don't feel like I'm at a place where I want to be. I want to be better than where I am, if that makes any sense. But it's very hard to like judge how good you are. So rating is just like a good way to do that, even though I don't like it. Anyway, Envy next. Same line, honestly. Let's get out of the trees. No. It killed it, but I loved it. All right, proxy, and then we'll finish the video. Give it a little, oh, lots of headwind. Lots of headwind. Ron would call that OB as well. There was a lot of good stuff with Justice's video, so thanks for helping him out with his putting, his last video on last Wednesday. So I'd appreciate the same love. Love you guys. And I'll catch you in the next video. See how close those were. And they're OB. See ya.